Hi everyone, and welcome to week 5 video for the online course development project, the OCDP. I apologize if the audio is a little different. I'm actually off campus today working on this, so please let me know if you have any problems hearing it, or if it seems like I'm yelling at you. I do apologize. So as per usual, I'm just going to take a little look at where we are and where we're going. Last week we worked on the different learning activities, active learning in your online course, and a little bit about online pedagogy and the differences between teaching in class or blended and teaching online. So thank you to everyone who came to our face-to-face meetings, and thank you to everyone participating online as well. So this week we're starting up in your online materials the laying out of course units. So here we are in week 5 of our shared shell, the online course development workshop shell. And as per usual, there are an introduction, some work for you to be doing within your workbook if you are using the workbook, as well as each week we have tips and tricks. And I really would like to draw your attention to number 5 here, tips and tricks number 5. And that's an issue that a lot of people are facing right now, and that's the problems that can happen when you're copying and pasting from Word into Blackboard. Most of us, and as well as our students, we like to do our work outside of Blackboard. We feel we can save it, we can edit it, all those things. And normally Word and PowerPoint and all those different programs work just fine. But when you copy it into something like Blackboard, you can run into issues with formatting. So we have a tip sheet attached here on how you can avoid formatting errors and headaches. Says it all right there. Just follow this step by step when you're going to be copying and pasting from Word, if that's how you prefer to work. So again, I really would strongly suggest you take a look at that one. Another tip and trick part 2, he's included some information about Dropbox. So if you'd like to save your files to a cloud storage, there's a link there, as well as more information about Dropbox and why different teachers would use that versus some of the other ones out there, or just Blackboard itself. When you're teaching online, those of you who have developed courses before for online, that week or 2 weeks that you receive your shell before your course starts is not enough time. So you do have a development shell now that will stay with you, but a lot of our online teachers like to store files somewhere else and work on them and then just link them into their shell. So whichever way you feel most comfortable, but Dropbox is an alternative to take a look at. So as I said, we're now starting up laying out your course units. So I spoke last week about the fact that we were starting our first 2-week review, and that was for Dana. And Dana, it was an excellent review done by our Ontario Learn coordinators and got great feedback. And I asked her if it would be okay if I showed her sort of structure to you, because it is very well done and it leads very well into this laying out of the course units, because Dana's done a lot of work with organization for her course. So I'm just going to show that to you. Okay, so this is Dana's course, and I'm just giving you a very quick overview, and it's Intro to Business Research. And as I said, Dana has done a great job of organizing her course. So when we're talking about organizing down into modules or units or weeks, Dana has done that. And as I said, Dana's in the compressed 7-week program. So if you're in the 14-week program and you're starting to feel panicked looking at this, please don't. Dana's in a different stream or track than you are. But what I'd like to show you is her weekly modules section. I've turned the edit mode off so I can see what students see. And I just wanted to show you, I think I've talked a bit about the fact that you need to have patterns in your online course so that students understand, each week or each module, I understand what I need to do as a student. So Dana has done a great job that all of her folders are the same. They have different activities and different readings. I don't mean that, but the structure is same from module to module, week to week. So myself as a student, I know each module is going to have an introduction, objectives, I'm going to have a to-do list, I'm going to have some resources to go through, and I'm going to have an activity of some kind. So it could be a discussion, could be a test. So if I just pop you in here, so as I said, very clear, very concise, and Dana is still working on this. This is a work in progress, but done excellent work here in organizing and having lots of instructions. And when we look at our weekly modules, I love the use of annotation. So rather than just saying module 1, she has more information about each one, including the discussion boards, which ones to look for, as well as if they're worth marks, how many marks. Just an excellent job of organizing. And I'm just going to also pop you into your discussion boards as well, just to see just how well labeled everything is with instructions. Again, just very, very good job of clear, concise, organized, and of course those use of patterns. So thank you to Dana, and thank you from the group for letting us take a look at that. So group meetings this week, we've already had Mondays from 3 to 5, and Wednesdays we're looking forward to that. And it's actually, Alyssa's for this week is an hour and a half versus 2 hours, so it's actually going to be Wednesdays from 12 until 1:30, but if you do have questions, she is booked right till 2, so you can stay till 2. And she's looking at Blackboard for the online teacher. So please bring your questions, please bring your laptops. You can build right in your dev shells, or you can sit and listen and participate that way. And speaking of Alyssa, I also wanted to show you another resource that Alyssa is responsible for and does an excellent job at. If you can't reach myself or Mark or Alyssa or Greg, or you prefer to work things through on your own, if you go to our website, the Center for Teaching and Learning, and you head over to Classroom Technologies, here we have loads and loads of tip sheets, videos. The one you're probably most interested at this point would be Blackboard, and here's our tip sheets. And pretty much anything you're trying to do in Blackboard, there will be a video or a tip sheet for that. So just as an example, if we're looking into assignments, how to create it, inline assignment grading, using Turnitin, on and on and on. But it is a great resource, and I just wanted to draw your attention to it if you didn't know that it was there. So just looking forward to next week and what we'll be doing in our group meetings, as I like to give you a little bit of a preview. So next week, you're back with me, and again, Monday and Wednesday, 3 to 5. Wednesday is 12 to 2. And we're going to be looking at information design and what we can do, just some quick tips and ideas for making your online materials more user-friendly. And this is in no means ways to shorten or dumb down your material. I don't mean that at all. If you have that deeper reading to do, it's always good to have a textbook or other type of resource they can really dig into. But we're going to look at, well, how do people read on the web on screens versus in a textbook or in paper-based? How can we use some white space? How can we chunk our material, which again, Dana has done a great job. Visual cues, and also just looking at icons within your online course. And if you think back to that first week, I had some videos for you to watch of other courses that were successful in this project, and several of them used icons, which can really help your students make things more visually appealing. And at CTEL, we do have we've been working on sort of a suite of icons, so that you're not out hunting and searching for those and editing those, that you can just, if you need one for a journal, okay, I like this one. If I need one for a to-do list, here's one for that as well. So that's all I have for you this week. I'm looking forward to questions or emails, and I will see you all next week. Thanks, guys.